I want what did she feel? What did she think? Like that, like because she hasn't said nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
She probably didn't feel anything.
Right.
Most likely.
You know,
I mean, I feel like in that situation, she's a professional.
Right.
She is very professional, and she knows how to handle herself. But from the outside looking in, I'm kind of understanding the audience's point of view, where it's like,
yeah.
But I also don't agree that her wearing a dress was her asking for it either.
True.
Or that her dress, there's no excuse whatsoever.
You know, you look at the way she's been dressed over the past couple of years. Anyway, this is how she dressed.
Yes.
So I can just imagine Lady Gaga knows better. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if Kim Kardashian was there. You know what I'm saying? She probably came with showing her leg, but I don't think she would be on stage.
Yeah.
You know but I'm not making excuses. I'm not making no excuses. She shouldn't have worn a dress. You know what I'm saying? She'll probably say that. You know, maybe I shouldn't have worn a dress, but men gonna be men.
Regardless of what she wore,
yeah.
anyway. So I feel like that really wouldn't make a difference. I mean, she was young. She had, but most people consider it a little too short for that setting, for a church setting. And honestly, I've witnessed worse in my childhood years. Women coming into church looking, you know, wearing a certain attire or whatever that, you know, that's just not church appropriate.
Right.
I feel like to go to church, you need to be a little bit more professional.
True.
I guess just out of respect for, you know, your religion or whatever it is that you
look like Fantasia. Crackling feet, but a good voice.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't have them all. You know what I'm saying? Fantasia got the body, she got the thickness, she got this voice. You can't have them all. You know what I'm saying?
Fantasia's also a legend. She's on her way up there becoming, like, you know, who she is. But honestly, I wasn't even focused on her feet.
Me either, until they pointed it out.
On her voice and her performance, because she did sing the hell out of that song.
Let me ask you
something. Y'all are
so a friend of mine on my Facebook said that she don't understand why they take their shoes off when they sing anyway. I said, when you feeling the music, that's why I told her, when you feeling the music, you gotta get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? She was like,
move with it. You gotta really, you know.
She didn't understand like what she said. She said, I think she said it was like disrespectful or something like that. I don't know. She's Asian, and you know, I told her like when you start singing and that song is feeling you. You gotta express yourself some type of way. You can't get naked, so you gotta take the shoes off and get into it. That means all she about to get it in. You know what I'm saying? But she stays high strung on being that she don't like it. You know, like when women. I think she wanted to say she don't like when black women do it because you hardly see Caucasian women do it when they sing. Mm-hmm. You see only black women. So I think that's what she was trying to get at. Like, why do black people do that? You know
that is also very common in the church setting too.
Yeah,
for women to take off their shoes while they're singing. It's to get them comfortable. It's to get them loose, and when they're really feeling it, they need to be able to move. And you can't move like that in like 6-inch heels,
right?
You know, like maybe in a concert or whatever when you're performing for like 6 hours straight, but that's a different setting. But I guess I understand what she's trying to say. That
I don't know. Yeah,
cute
she said that was her pet peeve. Like, that's your pet peeve. Somebody doing something that they want to do. That's your pet peeve. Everyone's
entitled to their opinion, but just have an open mind of a different perspective.
I mean, a 6-year funeral plus a 45-minute funeral. Yeah, John McCain's funeral was only 45 minutes or an hour. You know what I'm saying? And I know people are like, why Barack wasn't that? Aretha Franklin.
He did right.
Yeah, he did right. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. He ain't the president one, and what he says matters. You know, people like, we want Barack there. Why is he talking to McCain? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to the Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin. R.I.P. to John McCain. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Death is just a terrible thing for anybody to go through. Just our condolences to all the families. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it going, though. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it light. Keep it light, man. let's go with the next one, man.
So I wanted to bring up a topic that we discussed last week
about
men.
Duke, where you at, brother? Where you at, Dookie?
Because I feel like last time I didn't get my point across properly like I wanted to, and this time I actually have my thoughts together so that I can really express myself.
She was about to slit her wrist because she didn't have it together. She was like, oh my God. I'm sorry.
I'm so sick of you.
Sorry.
But anyways, the topic was about men and their sexuality and what it actually means to be a man and the restrictions that are put on men. For example, you can't wear rompers. You can't.
Unless it's a Halloween costume. See, do this for you. If it's a Halloween costume and you have to make it funny, I think you should and you could.
But not on a regular
thing. Yeah, not on a regular thing. I just say, it's Saturday. Throwing this romper with my Jordans.
There's certain things you can't do to other men, like eat a banana in front of them, or, Terrell knows more than I do. What are some of the restrictions?
Oh, shit, man. Well... Right, see, you can't go up to a brother and just be like, yo, man, you looking real good today, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that, man. You got your chest? No, that's dope, man. I like that. It's dope. You can't just do that. See, y'all females, y'all can get away with that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. Another one is, you know what I'm saying, just randomly just go and grab a man's chest. Like women, y'all can grab each other's breasts and say, oh, girl. Not all women, but I've seen females say, oh, girl, your titties looking good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, I wish I can just go up to her and do that. But I can't. Just grab a man's balls. Man, your balls are hanging low today, bro. You can't do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah, those are just certain things. Like, things that y'all do, just men should not do.
Well, I don't think men should.
You can compliment a brother and say, brother, you looking good today.
Men can't do.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this was my main point. I feel like there are so many restrictions on men that you guys are kind of being not held back, but I feel like we could be so much further as a society.
We could.
Without those restrictions on men. And we all know the typical, a man can't cry, a man can't show affection or emotions.
That's a lie. All that right there, that's a lie. I would cry in a heartbeat. I was telling you earlier that I would cry, but
I understand but growing up,
sorry.
A lot of men that I have talked to did express that they, and I do see it with fathers and their sons of automatically straight when they're like 2-3 years old or when they're like little. Like, if something were to happen, it's like, don't cry, don't show your emotions. Like, you're a man, you gotta be strong, you gotta be the man of the house, you gotta be,
gotta suck it up.
You gotta suck it up and be a protector and all this and stuff. And I'm like, why? I get the notion behind it that you have to be strong, but those emotions often come out in so many other aggressions.
Right. I think
where it comes out as far as anger, it comes out as far as their pride, and it comes out as far as them being, very macho and controlling and, a lot of other characteristics that comes from the lack of them being able to properly show their affections or to properly handle certain situations as far as their emotion goes.
I think it's just not explained carefully, like you said. I think it's when you tell your son not to cry. I think tell him not to cry if it's tough. You suck it up. You know what I'm saying? Like if life is, let's say if you grew up and your mom left you, your dad was there, but then he ended up leaving you. Your brothers, you became a foster child.
Yeah.
And the last thing that your father told you to do was to suck it up and not to cry. Explain to him, like, there's going to be times you're going to have to cry, but you're going to have to suck it up because this is just life. Rather than you saying, don't cry, suck it up, this is what it is, and it's not going to get no better. I think that's what a lot of fathers do. The boys, some of them, Like they don't explain to them like there's times to cry, but you just have to let it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like you have to explain that to them. Like you just can't sit there and just not cry. You know what I'm saying? Because Lord knows, there's been countless times I broke down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because life is hard. And
I feel like that's okay. I feel like just because you cry, it's not a sign of weakness.
No.
I mean, you're fucking human. You're showing your emotions. And I'd rather it be that way than you bottle it up and you end up exploding and it becomes anger. You don't know how to deal with it because you don't know how to properly express your emotions and how you're feeling. I feel like that's crazy.
I think it also stems from like when if you have an enemy, you don't want nobody to find out your weakness. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know what I'm saying, because a gentleman that we actually deal with, he always says he don't want nobody to know his weakness. Yeah. And that's not one of his weaknesses, but I've seen guys not cry because they don't want their enemy to know their weakness. Like, okay, so that makes you cry. That makes you weak. So I'm going to take away what makes you most vulnerable. Yeah. And that's why when fathers say, suck it up, don't let nobody see you cry. As I said, it has to be explained a certain way.
Yeah, I understand that, of not showing your emotions that you're basically defeated in certain situations when it comes to like your enemies or if you're being bullied or whatever, and I feel like it's the same should go for girls too. But I also feel like if something really fucked up happened, or if you're just having a bad day, or if something's just not going right for you, you have every right to show like your emotions and how you're feeling. And my whole point isn't about the whole crying thing. But my whole point is that we're putting all of these restrictions on men of what they're not able to do, of how they can't properly express themselves, and I feel like that's really holding them back. Right. And I said this last week, I think, and I'm going to say it again. I do consider myself a feminist, and part of being a feminist is defending both sides. So, a true feminist, in my definition, is not a woman who's always like, yeah, fuck the man, all about women power, and, all this and that. It's about equality. Right. And it's about both men and women being able to properly express themselves the way that they feel they should. If you're a quote-unquote man's man, and you choose not to show your emotions, and if you choose to, you want a life where you're the head of the household and you want to provide, there's nothing wrong with that. But also know the proper mindset that comes behind it of knowing how to properly deal with your partner. Yeah. Or to properly, communicate and convey to your partner as well. Like, if you feel like you're the man of the house and what you say goes and that's the law and that's the end of it, then you're not really doing your job, because now your family isn't your family, it isn't your backbone. Now they're your workers. They're your,
employees.
Yeah, they're your employees, basically. Like, they have to do what you say. You're not really protecting them. You're kind of, I don't know what the word is. Not holding them back, but you're kind of just ruling them. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
If your son isn't able to come to talk to you about certain situations because it makes you uncomfortable, right, or that it makes, you feel like they're being weak or whatever, then you're not a true father. You're just not. And I am saying that. I am seriously saying that. Then you're not a good father, because a good father should be able to listen to his child and guide him in the right direction, where it'll make them successful. It'll make them feel confident and comfortable in you. It is your job to be in their corner no matter what. Right. And I feel like with these restrictions that are being put on, then you're kind of setting this whole generation up for failure. Yeah. The typical male. And that's my main point. And it even goes to as far as, yes, I'm going to go there, as far as sexuality, a man not only is not allowed to cry, show emotion, has to provide, and all these pressures and expectations of a man, was that you can't be bisexual, you can't be gay, you can't truly express yourself without being ridiculed, being, I don't want to say discriminated against, but being like bullied and hated and judged.